Eating right, we're talking about fighting foods. Joining us this morning is dietitian Meg O'Rourke, and she's here to talk about foods that can prevent cancer. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
So these foods are ready to sock you.
Yep.
Tell me about the newest research stating that food can help prevent cancer.
Right. The American Institute of Cancer Research has put out, and these are the top-notch professionals, they have put out thousands of studies. And their general recommendation in a nutshell is, 1, maintain an ideal body weight or a healthy weight. That's usually plus or minus 10% of your ideal body weight. 2, exercise 30 to 60 minutes 6 times a week.
Wow.
3,
I should probably start doing that.
3, watch your fat intake. Watch the mayo, the cream cheese, the butter. Use more of the sprays and olive oil and things like that. 4, you want to have more of the cruciferous vegetables like the broccoli, the cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, all of that.
Okay.
That will give you less of the meats if you're eating more vegetables, which is a good thing. And then you want to watch your alcohol intake. They're actually correlating breast cancer with too much alcohol intake.
Really?
Yeah, so you only want, what they recommend is that a woman only has 1 5-ounce glass of wine daily, and that a man has 2.
Got it.
And if you have more than that, then your chance of getting breast cancer increases.
That's so good. Now, I always hear that vitamin D is good for you. What role does vitamin D play in all this?
There are, again, the American Institute of Cancer Research is stating that vitamin D helps suppress tumor growth.
Wow.
So there are lots of foods out there that are really high in vitamin D, but you also want to make sure that you're getting your multivitamin that already has vitamin D in there. We could talk about that too.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, there's good sources of vitamin D include the multivitamins. What else? You have, obviously, the Minute Maid here.
Yeah, a lot of the orange juices are now adding vitamin D, and many of the cereals, like the Kix, multigrain Cheerios, that's all also adding vitamin D. Milk, a lot of times they add vitamin D. But these are the food sources that are high in vitamin D. Salmon, shrimp, shiitake mushrooms, mackerel, sardines, tuna. Those are the things that you want to include in your diet at least 3 times a week, they're saying.
Really quick, red meat, good, bad?
Red meat, actually there are studies that show that people that eat red meat or processed meat more than 4 times a week have a much higher incidence of cancer.
Oof. That's no good. Now, how should we prepare our foods?
Now, it doesn't matter if it's chicken or fish or red meat. The thing is, you do not want to, like these pieces here, you do not want to eat the charred or the burnt part. Yeah. Those produce chemicals called heterocyclic amines.
Whoa.
And those actually promote cancer growth.
All right.
So you want to cut off the red meat,
parts.
right, and then also cut the meat into small pieces and then cook it real quick.
Meg, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Slowly but surely getting me to eat right. For more information on how you can eat right, you can head over to our website. It's foxprovidence.com.